Here in this life, I remember being taught that if you do good to somebody, somebody will do good back to you. At least that's what I was taught anyway. But I began to realize that the nicer that you are, the more you get ran over. For example, I remember this pastor. This guy was a very great, genuine person. He would give you the clothes off of his back. He would even give you his last out of his wallet, which I believe is stupid anyway. But anyway, he was a very nice man. And, people would sit in front of the church every day and wait to beg for money from this man. And this man will give money to these people. You make $50 here, $20 there, $30 there, and he will ask these people to come to church. And these people will begin to come to church for a little bit, just because they are feeling guilty from taking the money from the pastor. And this was a good pastor, he was not a bad guy at all. But he was too nice. So 5 people turn into 10 people asking for money. 10 people turn into 15 people asking for money. So on and so forth, if y'all understand what I'm saying. A lot of people began asking this man for money because they began taking this man's kindness for weakness. And when I sit back and I seen this stuff, I was saying to myself, he's going to run himself dry on trying to please these people, because you cannot please people. You cannot please everybody. Somebody is going to be left out and somebody is going to be upset because you are not doing something for them. And I know I'm kind of all over the place with this story, but y'all going to get exactly what I'm talking about. But he was too nice. And like I said when I first started this video, I grew up believing that if I do good to somebody else, somebody is going to do good back to me. And I realized that that was a lie, like the Maury show. So the pastor began to do good for people, and people began to run over him and take his kindness for weakness and, act like, they have not done anything. Calling the pastor saying, can I borrow $100 for a light bill or to pay my car note or etc. Y'all know how people do out there. They may call you and say, hey bro, hey sis, can I borrow some money from you? I'll pay you back next week. Well, I'll tell you one thing, go to sleep early each and every single day. Next week will be here before you know it. But anyway, a person will call you and ask for some money, and just because they know that you are a kind-hearted person, they believe that you're going to do something for them because they already know that you are too kind. So if you are that type of person, you're going to find out in life that people will run you over. People will mistreat you, take your kindness for weakness. And sometimes you may find yourself in a relationship doing the same thing. Got a good husband or a good wife, going to work every day, complimenting their spouse, taking them out on dates, taking them out to eat, paying car notes, paying light bills, paying rent, paying mortgage, so on and so forth. Doing all of these things that a spouse is supposed to do. Not even out there in the streets, laying around. They are all about business. And they may have a spouse that does not appreciate anything. Taking everything for granted. Got a good husband out there going to work each and every single day. When he get off work, he comes straight home. Even though he's tired, he may compliment her. Heck, he may even come home after a long day of work and cook her food. And she does not leave him anything. She don't even leave this man peace. Same thing when it comes down to the woman with a man. And you find yourself like, man, you know what? I'm doing all I can. And it still seems like something is missing. Why is it that when I do this and I do this and I do everything that is right for my spouse, I still get ran over? I still get no respect. I still get no love. I still get nothing in return that I want. What's the problem? I'm going to tell you what's the problem. And this can go for friends and also family members. You are too nice. You are too giving. Sometimes you can give so much to the point that you will also not have nothing at the end of the day. You can give your soul to some people and they still will not appreciate you. Yes, you can do that. You can give your shirt off of your body or off of your back, however you want to say it. Your shoes off of your feet to some people and they still will not even appreciate you. What should you do if you find yourself in that type of situation? Stop caring. Throw the finger sign up to them. Just let them go without. Stop doing stuff. And eventually, somebody is going to leave from that relationship, whether that relationship is romantic or platonic. Somebody is going to go. Somebody has to go because this is not working. So, if you find yourself being a kind-hearted person and you begin to see yourself getting ran over by many people in your life, whether it may be a friend or a family member or even a co-worker or anybody in your life that is trying to get something from you and not returning anything back. If you find yourself in that type of situation, I encourage you to find your exit. Because sometimes the only way to get someone's attention about how great you were in their life is to walk off. Sometimes you have to do this. Chuck the peace sign and go on about your business. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes it will hurt you to leave some people behind. But you have to do it for your own mental health, your own body, your own health in your body. If you stress out a whole lot, stress can cause strokes, heart disease and stuff like that, high blood pressure. There are so many problems that can happen in your body from stress. And sometimes, in order to get away from stress, you got to say, forget them. F them. Let that person go. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with you. I ain't got time to keep telling you to get on your job. I don't have time to keep telling you to get yourself together. You can't help somebody that does not want to help themselves. It's hard. Sometimes it's impossible. And yes, some people do change sometimes. But 9 times out of 10, if that person is already grown, they're not listening to you anyway. They're trying to go their own way. And sometimes you can't even tell children anything because they are set in their ways. They have to bump their own head. So if you find yourself in your life trying to bring somebody to the light and they do not want to come to the light, leave them in the darkness. That's all you can do. You can pray for them all day long and they still may not even get it. But you cannot get off focus because of these people. I don't care if it's your spouse, your children, whoever it may be. Focus on you. Get yourself together. Get your mind together. Because I'm telling you one thing. When you dead and gone, because you are stressing out over somebody, guess what that person is going to be doing? They're going to be living on, stressing somebody else out, and also living their life. Not even caring a thing about you. They may show up to the funeral just to see if you are dead. And after that, they're going to go out and party and drink and BS around. And not care about anything that happened to you and move on with their life. It's that simple. That's how fast somebody will forget about you. So if you find yourself trapped in a situation, trying to figure out, why can't I get any respect in this? Sometimes you got to sit back and say, you know what? It's time to walk away. It's time to give up on that relationship. It's time to give up on that friendship. My friend keeps stabbing me in my back. My husband keeps stabbing me in my back, mistreating me. My wife keeps stabbing me in my back, mistreating me, not appreciating anything that I do. Same thing when it comes down to friends and family members. When you begin to see yourself in that type of situation, you have to sit back and just gather your thoughts and realize that it may not change. And the only person that you can change, truly to be honest, is yourself. That's the only person that you are responsible for. And if you have children, you are responsible to take care of your children. You are responsible for them. But when they come down to grown people, you gotta let them go. You gotta let them be a crash dummy. You gotta let them do what they have to do. Because sometimes in life, it will hurt you to let some people go. But there is something that is called change. When something changes, it is not supposed to be the same. So expect that. Expect for a change to be different. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's designed to do. Be different. And I hope you are getting something out of this conversation. I sit back and I wonder sometimes, why do I do this for a person that keeps showing me that they don't appreciate me at all? Sometimes I have to sit back and examine myself and ask myself a question sometimes. Are you okay? Are you good? Sometimes I have to sit back and encourage myself sometimes. It's going to be like that. Encourage yourself sometimes. But do not allow a person to drag you under the mud. Do not allow a person to take everything from you and leave you with nothing. That's a fool. Like that pastor I was telling you about, he kept on giving people stuff. And they kept on taking advantage of him. And they are still doing that stuff to this day. Once you start it, you have to keep on doing that to keep it. Let me rewind that back a little bit. What you do to get it, you got to keep on doing that to keep it. So if you wind up with somebody because you may have a lot of money, I'm talking about relationships. If you wind up with somebody because you have a lot of money and they see that you are driving fancy vehicles and staying inside of a nice fancy home and also wearing designer clothes and expensive clothes and also shoes, if they see that and they are with you for those reasons and you wind up going broke one day and they wind up leaving you, the reason why they left you is because they were with you because of what you had. So don't be surprised. So what it took for you to get it, it's going to take it to keep it. If you wind up being with somebody because of, you are loving and you are caring and you are also gentle and, all of those great things in the book. If you are that type of person and you get with somebody and you are splurging on somebody and also being so great to these people, you got to keep doing that in order to keep these people around in your life. Same thing when they come down to a business. If you serve good food at a business or have great service at your business, you have to keep on having great service and also serving great food in order to keep a great business. It's that simple, you all. But sometimes you'll sit back and you realize that, hey, no one really cares about me. And you'll sit back and say, these people are taking advantage of me and also running me over. Do not be that person. Do not be that man or that type of woman. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not. Wake up, people. You may be hurting today and doing good tomorrow, but keep on living. Every day can't stay bad, and every day is sure enough not going to be good. I guarantee you that. You can take that to the bank and cash it in and get your $1 million. Y'all leave a comment and let me know exactly what y'all think about this here. Have you ever dealt with any type of situations like this here? Have you ever found yourself doing something for somebody and they keep on doing the same thing, not appreciating anything that you are doing for them? Have you ever found yourself in that type of situation? Leave it in the comments. And what did you do when you found out about that a person did not appreciate you and they took you for granted? I would like to know. Until I see you all on another video, holla at you.